Good morning. It is Tuesday, December 19th. A little bit late. It's 9:34 a.m. And as usual, I am trading the NQ. This is a demo account. This is live data, real live data, but it is play money demo. I'm trading with Apex excuse me, Apex Trader Funding, trying to pass the evaluation phase, at which point I would get a funded account, and then my profits are real money at that point. So that is the deal with Apex. It's a pretty low monthly fee to get one of these demo accounts, one of these challenge accounts. There's a link in the description below if you want to try that out. Took one trade already. Excuse me. A couple minutes after the opening bell, we had this pullback to the ribbon. So I went long. Excuse me. Didn't quite make it to my target and then came down and stopped me out. As you can see now, we're just going sideways near yesterday's high of day. So I'm going to sit tight and wait until some clear trending price action. This is a special sort of chart that comes, or that I've created here in NinjaTrader. This is a 16 range chart. That means each and every single candle is exactly 16 ticks or 4 points. So if it goes more than 4 points from the high to the low, for example, it'll start working. Excuse me, it'll start working on a new candle. Or if it goes 4 points from the low to the high and starts going one tick higher, it'll start creating the next candle. So we know the exact height of each candle, and therefore we know where it will close one candle and start forming the next candle if it goes up or if it goes down. So with that knowledge, we're able to place a stop order to not stop us out of a position, but get us into a position on a pullback. So for example, right here,
Order submitted. Order
we're
filled.
trending down. We pulled back to the ribbon just about. And then we had this down close right here where it went 4 points from the high to the low and started the next tick lower. So it started to form the next candle. That's where my stop order was placed. This is really starting to look like last Friday.
Stop filled.
Where it's just a bunch of fake out trades. So with that, I'm just going to sit on my hands for a little bit here, see if we can't actually get a legitimate trend instead of getting repeatedly bamboozled. I've seen price action like this many, many times, and I've seen this exact trade setup many, many times, 3 or 4 green candles pulling back to the ribbon, reverses, you get your down close, and away it goes lower. But this is not a strategy that works every single time. It would be easy if it was something that worked every single time. Instead, it works out more often than it doesn't. That's all I can tell you. I don't know the exact percentages, but I do know that in a trend, the pullback and resumption of the trend happens and works out and gives me 30 ticks more often than it does not. Doesn't mean you can't have 7 losers in a row. It's essentially what happened on last Friday. I took 8 trades. Only one of them went to the target. Every single other trade went to the stop. 2 trades, 2 reds so far today. I'm suspicious of this move above yesterday's high of day, even though maybe I shouldn't be, because the market has just been on an absolute freaking tear for the last 2+ weeks. Just all of December has been absolutely straight up. So why am I surprised? Why am I surprised it's making a new high today? Um, and I'm pretty sure we're like at all-time highs right now on the Nasdaq.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
So that pullback went too deep. The reversal candle, the up close came, but it was below the black line. So that's not a proper setup for this strategy. So we are in an uptrend now. These outer bands are in the proper orientation with the black above the blue. Actually, we just made a fresh high in this run. So I'm definitely good to go on a long here. I just need a decent pullback. We've already had the test of the ribbon and a move higher. So at this point, I just would need the indicator down here. This is proprietary. My trading IQ, if you want to learn how to trade like this and get these indicators, link below. It's not an affiliate link, it's just his actual website. Guy's been doing it for 11 years. He has the trade records going back 11 years. 11 years of profits trading with this strategy.
Order submitted.
So like I said, we have an uptrend in place. We have the pullback to the oversold.
Order filled.
And we're long.
Stop failed.
Okay, 0 for 3. So far, one of those crappy days. I mean, if this just keeps going down, down, down for a while, then okay, I guess we have a trend reversal. But sometimes it seems like it's just going to take your stop and then it's going to go straight to your target. Okay, so this is going a bit deeper. Sometimes I guess you could say I break the rules. And so, for example, I had that long right over here. Let me show you the other chart. Yeah. So there's that first long that I took. It did go my way quite a bit, but not the 30 ticks. Came back and stopped me out and then went lower. I thought we were going to start heading down. So we got this nice short setup. That didn't work. And then you just saw this trade. Now, sometimes I would break the rules, lack of discipline, and rather than stopping out where I'm supposed to stop out, I would move my stop lower. So, for example, uh, I might put my stop below that most recent low. And in that case, I would have gotten a really big loss. I would have had a really big red trade there. Even worse, in the past, I have doubled down. So instead of stopping out, I might put another order there and buy a second contract and then have my stop 30 ticks below that.
Order submitted.
Gonna give this one more chance to behave normally. This was a pretty bearish move down. Um, it's freaking me out a little bit because it's just going straight up here. So sometimes the market will do that. It'll just go straight down, straight back up again. Uh, but I'm going to trade the strategy.
Order filled.
Maybe we'll actually get a winner here. Looking decent. Come on. Don't make me wait. Don't bounce.
Target filled.
There we go. All right. I'm glad I stuck to the strategy there. It was scary. I kind of thought it was just going to go V-shaped on me, but it worked. So we've started a downtrend here. We've had one winning trade. I need price to make a fresh low in order to show me that the trend is continuing. If it's going to make a higher low here, I'm not going to take another short. Those are the trades that you love, that they basically just go straight to your target. They don't make you sweat. They just go. And that's not rare. It's not a rare phenomenon. It's a beautiful phenomenon, but it's certainly not rare. So we definitely have a downtrend in place. And now I can take a pullback to the overbought. If we can get that much of a pullback, sometimes it won't pull back that much and it'll just continue lower. Sometimes the trend is just too strong to get a decent pullback. but it's my job to stick to the rules and wait for the proper type of pullback, which we're about to get.
Order submitted.
See how that one, when that candle closed, the indicator was above the overbought 95 line.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Shoot. Now that might end up being one of the frustrating stop outs I was talking about earlier, where it just literally just takes you out to the tick and then goes right to where your target was. I hope that's not the case. Yeah, so even this trade setup, if I'd been more patient and waited for this full ribbon bounce or rejection, whatever you want to call it, even that looks like it would have failed. The entry there would have been, oh yeah, it's dead. It's dead. The entry would have been at 65 and a quarter. So 72.75 stopped out on that one too. So I'm glad I stuck to my rules. I took the one trade setup that was legit, got stopped out. There was a second trade setup, but I didn't take it because it's only one trade per fresh high or fresh low. Now, this market's true colors might be to be going higher, and this was just a deeper pullback. Also, notice we're very rangy, very flat. This looks like a long setup, but the trend had not established itself yet, so I'm waiting patiently. This is more or less a double top right here, so it might continue higher, but it also might just put in a double top and head lower. So this red trade right here, I might have noticed that I was going short at 62. 62? Excuse me. Yeah. 62. So right here, if we look at the 5-minute chart where I was going short at 62, there's a big wick right there. There's a bunch of wicks over here. I don't know. I think it was a proper trade setup to take. It just didn't work. That's fine. Now we have a triple top.
Order filled.
This is what you would call a ribbon trade. It also got to the oversold on the indicator, so that's good. Also like the fact that we're making, although slight, we're making higher highs, higher lows. Come on, baby. Don't mess with me. Just bringing my stop up because that literally went within a single
Target
tick.
filled.
There we go. It went within a single tick or two of my target, and then you saw that how it threatened to reverse and come back down. So I wasn't about to let that trade turn into a loser after it went that close to my target. It's just a personal thing. And it's kind of a thing of whether or not you want to maintain your sanity, because that can be really aggravating to get something so close to the target and then have it completely reverse and stop you out for a red. Need a bit more of a pullback into the oversold. Just a bit more. One more red close.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Oof. That looks bad. Just
Stop filled.
doesn't want to give us 2 trades in a row. My goodness. So far, it just came low enough to stop us out, and it reversed, continued heading higher. But I kind of feel like it's probably just going to languish in this area for a little bit. I don't know. Nah. Okay, so that's unfortunate. That happens sometimes. Just went quite just a little bit too far down to stop us out. We did get a good entry there. I didn't get any slippage. It's right there on that candle open. You could argue, well, you should have had your stop below this previous low, and you would be right over there. That would have worked out great, but it would not have worked out over here. What if I put my stop below the previous low there? I would have got nailed for a big red. So it's best, even though it can be super frustrating, believe me, I'm frustrated about that because now it's gone to my target. You have to stick to the rules. I need to stick to the rules. Otherwise, a single red trade, $150 loss could actually turn into $1,000 or more. It can go south really quick.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Oh, wow. So I'm going to wait. There we go.
Order
Just going to
submitted.
wait for a single candle pullback.
Order filled.
Now, normally I would wait for a pullback to the ribbon. This is just a very strong move. I don't think it's done. So I went ahead and basically took any legit pullback. There was a little bit of a double bounce or double bottom there. Come on. Come on, don't mess with me. Jeez.
Stop filled.
That was brutal.
Order submitted. Order filled.
That was one tick away from my freaking stop. Or my target, I should say. Don't do it to me again. Come on. Wow. Just go to my target. My goodness. Go to my target. Go to my target. Go to my target. Oh my God, you suck so bad. Come on, man.
Stop filled.
Wow. This one I think would have actually worked because it almost went to my target and then it pulled back and then it went to my target. So between those two trades, I should have had a full winner, but we're back into those wicks. There's just too many buyers here, man. There's too many buyers. Wow. I feel like the right thing to do here is to go long, but it's not a proper trade setup, so I'm going to be disciplined. I mean, if I'd gone strictly to the rules, we had a trend reversal here, and I'm supposed to wait until a ribbon touch. And that obviously would have been a red trade. So instead, I got a little bit aggressive, took a short here, went to 1 or 2 ticks from my target. So I moved my stop to break even +4, I think. Got stopped out, took a second short right here, and again went to within 2 or 3 ticks of my target. Moved my stop and got taken out. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. So retesting yesterday's high again. You know, I better double check, make sure there's no news. No. So rejecting from yesterday's high again. Technically, we have an uptrend. Excuse me. But it's still very fresh, so I'm going to chill. See if we can get a good setup here. Yeah. Triple bottom here, essentially. More or less a triple top, or maybe a, what do they call that, head and shoulders top. I need a proper pullback for this uptrend. It's a very slow, grinding uptrend, but it is an uptrend. Higher highs, higher lows. The market is trying to decide whether we're going to remain below yesterday's high of day or just play around above the high of day. This can definitely be boring at times. If I can get maybe get one more trade set up and call it a day in terms of the stream. Yesterday I kept trading, got a couple more trades in, and ended the day in the green, 487. I think it was 487. So that was good.
Order submitted. Order filled.
That was close. Let's see if it can get some legs here. Come on, baby. So again, this is a simulated trading account. I am not trading real money. I'm trading play money. It is real data, but I'm using a company called Apex Trader Funding. I pay, I think the monthly fee I paid for this account is like 48 bucks. And for that fee, I get the live data. I get a license for Ninja Trader. And if I can pass the evaluation and generate, in this case, I opened up a slightly larger account. This is the $50,000 account. I can trade up to 10 contracts, and the profit goal on this account is 3,000. I'm gonna lock in 8 ticks. Would love to have the full 30, but this market is so annoying. I'm gonna lock in 12. Come on, just go. Just pop up there. You can do it. It's not hard. It's easy. It's just a few ticks higher.
Target filled.
Yeah, buddy. Oh man, it is pulling teeth today. And with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I am still red 275 plus commissions. Probably have taken like 10 trades. Let's see. There's 1. There's 2, 3, 4. That was super frustrating. Went right to our target after stopping us out. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It was 10. 10 trades is going to be just under $40 in commissions. So red about 315, a little bit less. I'm going to turn off the stream because I've been streaming for 38 minutes already. Go get myself a coffee. Hopefully this price action improves, gets a little bit little smoother. That's actually another trade setup right there. I don't like this wick here, this wick here. It's just like trying to take a short down here. Not feeling great about a long up here. Let's just pretend we took that trade. Let's pretend that we got long at 84.25. So our target would be 91. 91.75. And our stop would be 675 down here. So would this trade have worked out? It's probably just going to bounce up and down for like 25 minutes. So it's not really good content. This market is really pretty crappy. Close. This is the point where I would move my stop to +4 ticks. Oh, yeah, okay, it would have been a winner. So the trade I'm talking about right here that I was too scared. Sometimes you got to be scared. I mean, look, there's a lot of selling that's been happening in this price range. So just based on discretion, I decided to skip this trade. But we made a fresh high in this run. Right here, we had the pullback. Got to the oversold on the indicator here. And so that is a legit setup right there. Should have taken that just for fun, but you guys heard my justification, my thinking. Sometimes you just have to skip a trade if there's been a lot of selling against you or a lot of buying against you in that same area. close to getting another setup over here. All right. If I don't end it, I'll never end it. So I'm going to end the stream. Thanks for watching. Um, and I'll see you next time.